Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I hate to say it, but we're going to talk a little bit about this Decline Now movement, and I'm going to kind of give it to you guys from Doordash's perspective. And as someone who owns multiple businesses, I always like to put myself in either the employee or independent contractor's position, or I like to also relate to the business owner and how this kind of relates to me and like if I was in this position. Now, a lot of people in my industry get mad at me because I take shows for less money. For those of you who don't know, I own a stunt show. It's like a BMX stunt show. We do basically all the dangerous stuff you see in like Cirque du Soleil, but all in one show. It's called the Off-Axis Stunt Show. So what I do, because I think of, like I've said before, this is my whole mindset of like rich driver, poor driver, you know? Open your mindset. How can I make this show make more money in different perspectives other than just like the client paying me money? So I always think like, okay, for one, we can do stuff on social media. We can make money on social media. I can make shoe sales. Like I also own a footwear company, an acrobatic footwear company. I can make shoe sales while we're here. Also on top of that, just having a big, huge like stage with my logo on it, that's marketing for me. For me, I think out of the box, and a lot of other show companies, they don't do that. They only come with the same mindset of like, oh, the client's paying me this money. They always think of the same mindset like, oh, the client's paying me this money. We need to charge a certain premium and decline everything from that. Like, literally, I go through the same shit with all of the other like circus entertainment people. They get mad at me for accepting shows that are like, I'll just be totally transparent. A show costs me around like $2,000 to put on. So for me, including like acrobats and all that, like I pay each of my acrobats $500 a day. Some people are like,
everyone needs to get $1,000 a day, and you need to be charging at least 10 grand for every single show that you do. I can't believe that you would charge anything less than 10 grand. You're ruining the industry.
Yeah, so I get that all the time, and I hear that from other circus shows and stuff, and I'm like, bro, if I can do more shows and keep my employees more active than you can, because let's be honest, I put on more shows than anyone else does because I take these smaller shows because I'm like, yo, I'm making money off YouTube, footwear company, the stunt show, I do cinematography stuff. I have like 5, and Doordash, I have like 5 to 7 different streams of income. I'm not too worried about only making an extra $1,000 on this. You know, for me, like, I will take a show for $3,000 all day, and people will be pissed at me because they're like, no, you have to charge 10 grand, otherwise you're ruining the industry. And I'm like, yo, I gotta be honest, like, if I can give my acrobats more work and like they can stay active during the down times of like, for performers, we're always booked in the summer times. It's all good, you know. That's when we're getting those $10 orders, basically. If I were to relate it to DoorDash drivers, that's when we're getting all the $10 and $15 orders. But during the winter time, it's like we can barely book anything, you know. There's not many people that are booking shows during the winter. So I, as someone who tries to book everything I possibly can, and it's not like I'm going to other people's clients and like, hey, you're gonna do this order for $3, I'll do it for $2.50. No, these are all new clients, you know. I'm doing my own marketing, I have my own branding, my own image for my company, and it is totally separate than anyone else. No one's got the same image as we do. We have more like the street, like skater look, rather than like a lot of the shows have like these perfect gymnast forms, and like, I don't know, if you're a gymnast, you're probably pissed off that I'm like making fun of gymnasts, but I'm not about that like pretty perfect form stuff. I like the like grungy like street look. Anyway, so if I was to relate this as a business owner to a Doordash, or like basically from Doordash's perspective, they're trying to take up as much as the market as possible. And let's be honest, if you're a Doordash driver, you're probably pretty happy being a Doordash driver. And let's be frank, the only other decent company out there is Grubhub. And Grubhub, I don't think it even, like every person that I talk to says Doordash is better than Grubhub. So, I mean, if you think differently, comment down below. Comment down below which platform you guys use and which one you guys think is the best. Let me know in the comments down below. But from my perspective and from Doordash's perspective, they're trying to take up as much of the market as possible. That way they can really capitalize and they can do what they want. The more control over a market that you have, the more free you can be, and like eventually down the line they'll be able to pay us more, and like they'll be able to make their drivers happy. But frankly, they're probably going to cut out a lot of the fat and they're going to keep their best drivers around. That's just how it works, you know? Like when I have a bunch of shows and then I go to like, oh, we're just focusing on quality shows right now, I'm going to use the best acrobats that I can. The people that were most reliable when I needed them, they were there. So frankly, like if I was Doordash, I would cut this whole, like if you're in this DeclineNow cult, you're gone, dude. You're gone. Like that's just from Doordash's perspective and how I can relate as a business owner. I'm getting rid of this DeclineNow movement because that's toxic, you know? If I, for example, if I as a business owner who hires these people all the time, if they all come together behind my back and they're like, we're now no longer taking shows for $500 from Tanner, we're only doing $1,000, I'm gonna be like, okay, that sucks, guys, because unfortunately we have all these shows and my budget is $500. So I can't, it's not me raising the tide, you know? I would love to just charge everyone 5 to 10 grand per show, but a lot of these companies, they don't have the money, and that's the reality of the customer. A lot of the customers are going through hard times right now. A lot of people don't have that extra money to give you that extra $5 tip, you know? Some people, their car broke down and they just need to, like, you know, they just need to get food to their door right now, you know? And maybe they don't have that extra $5. But would you rather them have them on the Doordash platform where they're still a customer in the future? Or would you rather them go to Postmates? And let's be honest, Postmates and Uber Eats, those platforms suck. I would never do them. So that's just the reality of it. I'm gonna back Doordash because I have worked for Doordash. I am grateful for the opportunities that they've given me for the last couple years, because like I've gone through hard times. Like in 2020, 1 year ago in March, I lost 23 show tour that I had spent months and dollars. Like I lost over 10 grand, and on top of that, this 23 show tour was worth $150,000 just for me in my pocket. I lost all of that, and I was like, shit, well, it's a good thing that I can still do Doordash, because at least I'm gonna be able to make money for rent right now and not have to struggle and like hope for unemployment. I was able to actually go out and make money, and like I never missed a bill. I never like was worried about money because Doordash gave me that opportunity to go out and do it. So for you to strike against a company that gives you an opportunity, I'm not down with that. That if I was to relate it to like something, that'd be like my employees being like, no, we're not gonna take these shows. We're only gonna, like, you offered me a $500 contract, I only take $1,200 now. Okay, well, I will go with the next acrobat who will be very happy to take $500 for a day, you know? Like, come on now. Like, and that's just how the reality of it is, you know? I can relate it very similar because the same kind of thing goes on for me all the time. Like, people are mad, oh, Tanner's only taking this. I have a much bigger image of what I want to do with my company, and I think Doordash does too. And Doordash continues to put out good quality, like, algorithm and, I wouldn't say quality orders, but, you know, sometimes there is going to be those crappy orders that someone's going to take. And, you know, at least Doordash is honest with their platform, and they tell you how much you're making up front, because Postmates, you're taking $3 orders all day long. And that's just the reality of it. That's why I don't do Postmates anymore, because you only are going to be doing $3 orders, and then you have to hope that they give you a tip after. So that's just my 2 cents from Doordash's. If I was to relate from Doordash's perspective, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But I don't think that you bite the hand that feeds, you know? Like, if they're going to give us an opportunity, I'm going to take opportunities all day long, and I'm going to use this opportunity to create more opportunities, as I have already. Like I told you guys, I founded my entire businesses. I have 2 businesses. Both these businesses costed me more than $20,000 to start, and the shoe company was well over $20,000 to start. I'm talking like 50 grand to start, you know? So it's just, don't bite the hand that feeds, you know? They give you an opportunity, make the best of it, and look for more opportunities as you're doing this opportunity. Rich Driver, Poor Driver. If you guys haven't yet, join our Facebook group. It's called Rich Driver, Poor Driver. It's all about expanding your mind and thinking of different ways that you can make money while being a Doordash driver. And I just think that's what you got to do, you know? Like, when I first moved to Vegas, I was like, oh, like, I'm not going to just do Postmates. What can I do while I'm doing Postmates? I listen to all these audiobooks on real estate, on business, 4-Hour Work Week, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I listen to all of his series. I'm just trying to expand my mind and think of as many different ways that I can make money as possible. So if one sinks, like entertainment did for me this year, I lost 150 grand. Poof! COVID, 48 hours. Every single show that I spent months booking and paid for all this insurance money, gone. Just disappeared, you know? So fortunately, I had at least created a few other boats that I could swim to. And I was like, oh, okay, well, time to focus on YouTube and time to focus on shoe sales and stuff. And like, this was a blessing in disguise. We signed Tony Ferguson, my favorite UFC fighter. We have 6 new like pairs of shoes and stuff that we sell on our website. We have so much more going on. So if you guys haven't checked out my website, go to offaxisacrobatics.com and use my discount code offaxistanner for 30% off, and I'll get you some pretty sweet shoes in my opinion. I love these shoes. I wear them every single day. That is my that's my footwear company and stunt show. So if you guys enjoy these rants at all, please consider smashing the like button. I just felt like I needed to go on a rant because like this stuff, it bugs me when people only look at things from like one perspective. You got to look from the outside in and see like, oh, this is what's going on, you know? Like, you can't just say like, oh, I'm only going to take these amazing orders that, frankly, like, if you look at my acceptance rate, which is 14% right now, that's how often good orders come in. So you got to decline 80% of the orders basically. So, I mean, technically I would be kind of in the Decline Now movement or something, you know, maybe I would qualify for someone who goes in that movement, but I personally am like not down with it because like I just did a $6 order, and that I did that $6 order because it was literally right next to my gym and it stayed completely like in the vicinity of where I was driving. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button and please consider subscribing. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace. And look, just to throw this out there, I'm taking a $5 order right now because it goes from where I am, Chick-fil-A is right there, towards my house. It's completely on the way. Doesn't even go out of the way really at all. So yeah, I'm taking a $5 order right now just for you guys. Peace.